Hello, Patreon
Hi.
people. Thank you, supporters. Super appreciate you. We just finished episode, I think, 54 of En Extremis. We've had some hard-earned downtime for our characters here in Atmos Isles. I think because there was a lot going on here and there, I'll just jump around and ask how everyone feels about tonight. Like if they had any moments that stuck out to them, or any goals or hopes for next session. I will go starting with Grundy. How you feeling, Chris? Anything stick out tonight, and any plans for forward?
Um, it was great actually getting to know more about the crew because obviously the new guy. So there's going to be a lot of teething. So yeah, just getting used to everything in general. Plus with how Grundy's history and everything, he's adapting. And yeah, so there's going to be a lot. There's going to be a lot to come.
Okay.
But I'm also looking forward to learning more about everything that's happened prior to me arriving on the scene. But yeah, having a dragon is a surprise.
Mm,
Yeah, like, the dragon. I'm like, the dragon. Yeah. Yes.
It's like a meme. The what?
yeah.
Excuse me. Nice. All right. And any Patreon exclusive thoughts or plans for next session? Think Grundy wants to do during downtime? You think?
Little more of a reveal of where he's actually from.
Oh, okay. Nice.
Yeah.
I did find it beautiful, the ode to his sister,
Oh, yeah.
and how he doesn't all the more made all the more powerful by him not even liking tea, but
Yeah.
just doing it. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. It was a very powerful relationship,
Mm.
and there is a reason why he has to honor his sister, and that's gonna come up eventually.
Oh,
But I like to let it
yeah.
happen naturally. So
Uh,
yeah.
All right. Let's see, Trisha. How are you feeling? Anything big from tonight?
um, good question.
Mm. How did it feel to be
um,
celebrated tonight?
I mean, for sure, Liazana is like absolutely not like she doesn't want to be celebrated or anything. Like
Mm.
she feels super awkward because it's she feels like in her mind it's like, well, I'm supposed to be like helping y'all out. Like someone needs to, just because I'm the, captain or whatever,
Mm.
doesn't mean I should be praised or anything. So she kind of feels awkward because like she of course doesn't feel like she deserves it like at all.
Mhm.
So
Mhm.
but I mean she still enjoyed like, going out to drinks. I think she wanted that,
Mhm.
wanted to have that time to like catch up with the crew, catch up with other people, and just enjoy some downtime.
Nice. Okay. Any Patreon exclusive plans or thoughts for anything Liazana has going on or wants to do?
Oh, um, I mean, definitely trying to figure out something about how to meet up with Tiriana. I think that's kind of where she's at the moment. Like, there's just so much going on, but she needs to talk to Tiriana for sure. And Tiriana wants to go to dinner, so um,
Mm. Yay.
yeah, she wants to find out like what's going on and where we need to go from here. So
Okay, love
and
it.
take that sickle sword.
Yeah. Nice, nice. Awesome. All right, Breelith, how are you feeling for tonight? Anything the most impactful out of your events for tonight?
I really enjoyed the conversation with Grundy on the way back from doing the
Mm.
fabrics. That was super nice. Um, yeah, that was probably my favorite part. Hmm
And any Patreon exclusives for things Breelith has going on next week?
We're definitely going to be, the next day picking up the pillows and the blanket. So she'll probably give the blanket to Carmine still,
Yeah.
but put the pillows into the little tent thing.
Mm-hmm.
And if all goes well, show Liazana.
Nice, exciting.
Yeah.
Right. I as a Patreon exclusive, there's so many options with the stuff you got. When Eden was like, "Yeah, you should probably just check and see like what they want." It was like, and then use your materials to craft that. So I was a little surprised when Breeze was like, "Fine, I'm out." I'm like, "Oh damn!"
I
And it
didn't get that. I didn't understand that.
that's fun. She was just like,
Yeah.
they like soft things because the adults often the adults are like really big, and you'll see some visuals down the line as things unfold and stuff. But it's like,
Yeah. I think
uh,
I think she said something like that's foolish. And that's when Breelith was like, okay.
I think when you're like, but I already bought a bunch of materials before asking,
Yeah.
and so Eden's matter of fact, like, well, that's foolish.
Yeah. Well, yeah, that's what, Breelith was like, okay, all right, fine.
Well, I'm excited to see what Relith, crafts with all this and what
Yeah.
you pursue. All right. Let's see. And Claire, how about you? Anything stand out tonight that was fun?
Oh, I mean, well, thank you for everything with Vic. I feel
Aw.
like my awkwardness matches with Zia's awkwardness in relationship.
Nice.
So like
Yep.
those kind of comments where I'm like, okay, sounds good. Good stuff.
Nice.
But also kind of having that little like recap moment of I mean, we didn't say like everything that's gone on up until this point,
Mm,
but it's kind of nice that we get to have that little reminiscing and update Grundy as well, so it like fulfills a story perspective as well. I did feel kind of bad about where things went with Brila's project because
I know, yeah.
it needs to succeed well, but as soon as the comedic opportunity presented itself for me to create a potential for miscommunication, I was like, I have to do it. So I'm sorry, Brila, that had to happen.
Awesome.
But yeah.
Nice. All right. Any secret Patreon exclusive insights into anything Zia has going on or any plan?
Yeah, I think kind of Zia's been kind of in a moral gray spot after everything that kind of happened with
Yeah.
the camp.
Mhm.
And so she's been kind of thinking back to some of the things that have happened earlier on. And way, way back,
Mhm.
there was a weird, creepy dream that she had. And then she lost her memory because of amnesia. And then she got it kind of back. And then it came back eventually. And now Ashvar's here. And so she's kind of been thinking about maybe we should revisit that dream and maybe see what it meant. And I think that'd be cool to get into.
Exciting.
Yeah. We'll see if it happens.
Yeah.
We don't know.
Yeah. Oh, fun. Yeah. Gosh, I had a ton of fun tonight. I liked I love that you Zia did the betting on what the items were. It makes it so fun, identifying fun. I loved all the inter-party exploration tonight. Again, the Grundy revealing that he doesn't like tea, and Liazana getting to catch up with the two bestie friends there, besties on the ship, outside of the regular crew, and Breeless deep dive into trying to care for Carmine. Also feel sad. I feel like like, oh, I was looking forward to seeing like what was crafted. And I was like, it's just until the morning. You've got two people to help. No, just wait until the morning. It's such a don't be in a rush. So I'm a little bummed, but I like how it played out because it feels very true to Breelith. And I really like that
Mm-hmm.
Relith came back around, like as you were in bed, like, and like, or I could just maybe I'll just do something for Lisa. Wait, okay, I'm not going to bed, and just bounce back. I really like that moment. um, yeah, well, thank you as always, patrons, for all your support.
Mm-hmm.
Um, as a Patreon exclusive, I'm hoping to have I might have to do a little different setup to get the minis set, because we haven't had battle in a while. We haven't had minis and stuff. I'm looking at getting that all set so that we can play and have some battle. I love the role play, I do, but I'm sure, like as a player, I'm always like, okay, if there's a little role, if there's some battle in here too,
Mm-hmm.
that's fun. If it's story driven, so I'll try and get some of that in here too the next few weeks. I mean, there's been a number of opportunities that we've missed because we didn't have that, so we need to get that set up. I'm excited.
Yay.
Yeah, well, I hope you all have a wonderful, day, evening, night, morning, whatever time it is, and we'll catch you again all soon. Take care.
Bye.
Hello, hi patrons. Thank you so much for your support. Yeah. As always, we super appreciate it. There's so much we couldn't do without your help. We've got all like Forsaken now. Amp number assembly are set up with minis and cameras and lights thanks to your support. We've got a bunch of production equipment to bring that to you like in actual live mini format, which is always exciting. Here we are, episode 55 of En Extremis, just wrapping up. Gosh. So a few key things to talk about. First, let's talk about Breelith quick thinking with names for sister and party hosts and such, as we were just talking about before recording it. There it is.
Yeah.
Lord
Yeah.
Farquaad.
Sir Farquaad.
Sir
Farquaad,
Farquaad. Yeah. Yes. Where did you get your inspiration, Steph? For...
I have no idea. Honestly, it's the first thing that popped into my head was it was like Lord Farquaad. I was like, okay, here we go. Sir Farquaad.
Amazing.
As far as the other names,
Mm.
literally just pulled them out of thin air.
Oh, really? Even your last name that is so
Yes.
close to Liazana? Okay.
Yes.
I genuinely thought you were doing that as like an homage to your love. Okay.
No. Just pulled it out of nowhere. Yeah.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
Nice. Okay. Cool. Cool. It was masterfully done and super fun.
Thanks.
And yes. And as Chris was mentioning, the snacking RP.
Yeah.
Point. Yes.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. I guess I'll just go around and see how everyone's feeling with Revelations tonight. Any moments that stuck out. Start with Sinister or Christy. Anything tonight that kind of stuck out extra? Or anything?
Well, besides the pissing bandit, the bowler man, that stuck out. Well, I think for me, it was mostly just being an irritant or just under Grundy as much as possible, because just in typical paranoid Bard fashion, he's very paranoid. Also, he is happy that Titania is staying, and he's trying to play too cool for school, but I don't think it's working that great.
Nice. That's exciting.
And realizing that Allie may have shed a light to how he's here and how the how the world is, and that she's trying to heal the world, whatever that means. Maybe close the gap between dimensions or whatever. So that was exciting. And yeah, a lot of the issues Sinister didn't witness, so I can only speak to the things, but what did blow my mind was the Order of the Spectres drop at the end of the show. So yeah, that out of character, that blew my mind. But Sinister didn't see that. So
Nice. That's exciting. Cool. All right. Yay. I figured that'd be a fun one.
and lore dropping to Grundy to fill in his notebook too.
That was really cool.
Nice.
All right, Chris, how about you? Anything extra stick out tonight?
Just getting to know the rest of the crew. I'm working my way slowly through everyone, but definitely trying to make sure that I have a routine for Grundy in the mornings. The tea for me and Charlie.
Yes.
Charles.
Mm.
Yeah, I'll always will
mhm.
always set that out.
Aw.
And yeah, no, getting to know Vic. I'm gonna be meeting Guardian, of course,
Right.
tormenting Sinister.
No more than I'm gonna. I mean, it's like, oh, we're going there. Let's go. We're gonna be annoying. Let's annoy y'all. Right?
But at the same time, it's you know, kind of, especially now with the mind link complete, it's going to be like more of a bond now, at least, because it as Grundy, it's weird to see everybody's faces keep changing around me, like just being there as part of a conversation that I can't hear. But yeah, no, it was nice. The whole 180 degrees, so to start checking out the posters.
Nice
like,
poster.
Where are you going? Yeah. But yeah, no,
Nice.
I'm having fun.
Good. Yay. Awesome. Yeah.
I love the captain's quarters.
Oh, cool. There's a name
They're
for
so
it
much fun.
too. What on earth did I call it? Because I'd like to do the alliterations with Mordenkainen spells, but I don't think I could with this. Hang on. I've got this. I totally got this. Catalog of airships. The Tempest.
It's like the danger room in X-Men.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Becomes whatever you want it to be.
Mordenkainen's roving room. Because it's tethered to the ship instead of a point in time, space and time. So, yeah, it's one of those fun things. Yeah. All right. Steph, how about you? Anything stand out tonight?
Well, I'm so glad that Liazana said something during the meeting, because I was already planning, like, afterwards, Brilith was going to like mental message Allie and like tell her everything anyways, which that would have been a fun situation. So I was like, yep. Brilith would
and
definitely.
Grundy. She put a note in a bag, and we don't know where it came out of on the other side.
Brilith would have definitely like wanted to be truthful with Allie, especially after her going on about like wanting to heal the world. And that's like a lot of Brilith talk. And Brilith was like, okay, yeah, I guess if they're not truthful, then I'm not sure if I can trust them. And I'm going to let Allie know. Like, you know, so that would have been a great time for Stephanie. Yeah, so I'm super glad that everything's out in the open, because I was already like in my head being like, okay, like when do I tell her? When do I message her?
That would have been interesting, because like it's a Patreon exclusive. If Allie opened up feeling the trust was there and then found that like a whole thing was omitted, she probably would have extended like a let's talk about this, but would have been more distrustful. And possibly, you know, possible to have made an end.
Yeah.
And I just note that I could literally see Stephanie vibrating in her seat. She wanted to say something.
I'm gonna tell her.
Yeah.
Nice. Well, good. I'm really glad it worked out this way. That's really. Although it would have been made for some interesting story.
It would have been an interesting story.
Oh my goodness.
Awesome. All right. And Trisha, how about you? Anything stand out tonight?
No.
My gosh, where do I start? Man. I don't know. There was just so much that, I mean, talking to Allie and the notes, and oh my god, the notes. um,
Fun.
Titania.
Mm.
That was a lot. That was a lot.
Hmm.
I mean, definitely that note. I want to know where that came from. I mean, I know it was the bandit, but like,
Yeah.
who is the bandit to the Order of Specters?
Hmm.
So, I'm most interested in that, but kind of to go over her thought process. The way, Allie kept saying, like, are you sure? Are you sure there's something more to share? And it's like, Lisanna just started feeling like guilty because of what was said, I guess, like the way that she was wording it. And it's not that she feels like Allie was intending it necessarily, but it's like, if I don't say something, I might end up regretting it.
Nice.
As you said. So yeah, that's why she was just like, I need to just come clean. And that worked out a lot better than I was planning.
Yeah.
So yeah, lots of stuff to take in.
Yeah, I think so. In Allie's mind, what she's been through with her family is extra shitty. She has a really difficult time trusting. Like the network of people she has, she really trusts. It takes a lot to get there. And it's why she didn't share some of this earlier on. And for her in those moments, that she had heard some like whispers, but nothing where she was like, is that this crew? Did they do? It was her nervousness in opening up so wide with the trust with a whole group of people. Like this is a huge like, should I do this to her? And so it's more nervousness at that, like asking like, but there's nothing else, right? Like before we leave this room and everything's settled, please tell me if there's anything else, kind of thing. So yeah, it worked out nice. That's I think why I kind of leaned into her being like, okay, nope, that's fine. Thank you. I get it. Thank you for sharing it. Like she knew, felt that okay, this is the right call. I can trust them. Which is why it could have probably gone the other way. I've made it. She would have probably shut out. So
I do like how Lisanna was like, no, we're not going to tell her. And then like ends up and Sinister's like, but I was lying. And now I guess.
Yeah, I wasn't made aware of any of this. Yeah. It was great.
Plausible deniability.
Exactly. I wasn't privy to that conversation.
Awesome.
Nice.
Beautiful. Well, I had so much fun tonight. And there is a much that came out tonight. I feel like ultimately it probably doesn't change too much in the way of like hooks that you have, aside from maybe, the peeing bandit having some insight into something.
Ashavar's stuff.
Ashavar's, yeah. Oh, and Ash, I suppose, right? Your missing
Ash and
crewmate
Ashavar.
can't be found, and then your ransom thing comes up. So there might be a little layover. I guess that does add a thing.
Possible extra bounties too.
Right. Yeah. Yeah, that's true.
More pissing bandits to catch.
Yeah. Yeah. It just escalates from there. They're peeing is like the lowest on the totem pole.
Right. Apparently, note slippage too is one of their skills.
The random note slipper. He's just going around the city. They are like,
oh my gosh,
slipping awkward notes into people's pockets. Someone find this mad person. With that, I'll wrap us up. Thank you, players, as always. So much fun. Thank you so much.
And thank you, Dan.
Oh,
Yes.
yeah.
Thank you.
It's my pleasure. I look forward to this so much. Yes. Oh my gosh! I will add that I'm so. I'll put the picture in Discord. I'm so excited that we got to the point where Allie can talk about the world's end, where I can bring up the world's end.
Yeah.
So this is a culmination of every campaign, including Stormfall, that ran for 4.5 years. This has always been the end goal for whichever campaign ended up running towards the end there. So we've got things, it'll affect other campaigns in different ways. Not so don't worry too much, Steph, on the Forsaken and stuff.
Oh no,
But
it's fine.
to cure the world has always been that goal in my mind. So I'm really excited that it looks like it's going to be this campaign that might have that as a big campaign goal.
all of our characters right now.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm so excited.
Big
Exciting.
end goal.
All right. Anyway, with that, I'll wrap up. Thank you, patrons, for your support again.
Mm-hmm.
We appreciate you. I hope you all have a great time, because I don't know what time it is that you're watching this. And we'll catch you all again soon. Take care. Weird hiccup.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.